First of all, to the SHIB community, I want you guys to pat yourselves on the back. Today I'm delighted to show you this Reddit post that I found that really brought in the facts and the figures of what SHIB is currently doing and really explained the behind the scenes of what SHIB is doing despite the fact that it's gone sideways for the most part of the last month. Stick around to the end because the facts and statistics I'll be giving out throughout the video will be impactful for everyone who is currently holding SHIB. We'll be giving away $100 to a random subscriber to kickstart their crypto journey. To enter this giveaway, simply like and subscribe and comment your favorite crypto in the comments below. So before we go through this post by user Cannabis on Reddit, I want you guys to have an understanding of the overall narrative here. Now, for the majority of the SHIB holders and many of you watching this video, you guys are responsible for essentially half of Shiba Inu's growth. And that is, if you hold on to your SHIB without selling SHIB, there is less supply available for people who want to buy or sell. And the other half, of course, lies within the hands of the new buyers. The people who want to get into SHIB, thus driving the prices up. Now that we understand this post essentially documents the evidence to prove that the people who are currently buying SHIB is essentially holding their assets. And in essence, we have already fulfilled half of the requirement for Shiba's growth. So let's have a look together. So the post first talks about volatility. Volatility in a nutshell is the metric that measures the amount of divergence in the high and low price of an asset. For example, gold is considered to be the least volatile financial asset. It's hour by hour and day-to-day divergence is generally within plus or minus 1%. Basically, it's very stable, and the contrary to that, crypto is not. Cryptocurrency is a highly volatile asset in general. You can see swings in extreme cases up to 50% in a single day. And we have seen this. We have actually seen this with Shiba too. We have seen increases of up to almost 1,000% in a day for Shiba. The next section here, if crypto is so volatile, why is it such a big market? I'm not going to go into this in detail, but basically, if you're in crypto, you probably know this as well. There is a lot of crypto coins with a lot of utility and a lot of fundamentals behind it that are a lot safer compared to other coins to buy. And if we look at the rewards, they're also very astronomical, which makes it very enticing for investors. And using myself as an example, I also have a crypto portfolio that captures a number of crypto assets. And this portfolio is by far the leading portfolio compared to my traditional stocks investment. But anyway, that's not the point. The point here we're talking about today is about volatility and how recently the volatility or the lack of volatility in SHIB has been a fantastic thing to see. Now, before we look at the next section, I just want to say, if you support SHIB, talk about it on social media, share it with your friends, or get your cool SHIB token, link in the description, and this way SHIB will go up quicker. So as some of you know, SHIB has basically not been moving, well, up until the 2 days ago at least. SHIB has almost become a stable coin in a sense, but this low volatility is actually very, very good. So here, the volatility for SHIB has been so low that puts us way ahead of Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cake, Udin, Crypto.com, BNB, Cardano, etc., and 319 other coins. Would you believe that Tether, a stable coin, has a higher volatility rating compared to SHIB? And I did check this, it is true. Basically, what this ultimately translates to is that the people who are currently holding SHIB, the SHIB army, are the most loyal diamond hands in crypto, and we have the numbers here to prove it. And let's have a look at some of the stats here. So there is a wallet that stands out in the Ethereum Bone liquidity pool that is worth $3.1 million. And what stands out about this wallet is that it has staked from day one. So that means this investor is in it for the long haul. This investor has put money that he has not touched since day one. And that is not all. If we have a look at the average staked wallet in SHIB, that is over 21 days. So for the majority of the days that Shiba swap has been released, the average number of people has basically staked almost from day one up until now, and still continually staking. So what does this mean? So basically, the people who are currently holding SHIB are continually staking SHIB. So really, the prices, as I've said in previous videos, couldn't drop any lower than the support level that we have signaled, that we have marked. So what we have is we have brewed a condition, we have postured ourselves for a potential growth for Shiba, and we are now currently waiting for the big catalyst, waiting for an influx of people to come in to buy into SHIB. And why are people leaving the money in the SHIB? Well, because they believe it's actually a long-term investment. A lot of people put money in SHIB and leave it there. That means they have faith that SHIB is a long-term potential and that will grow their assets. Let me know in the comments below if that person is one of you guys. I would like to see how many people here are long-term believers of SHIB. How Cannabis ended the post is personally how I believe in SHIB as well. any long-term investor looking to beat the median growth average of a regular stock is definitely looking at SHIB right now. Those are the guys we want to add to our growing number of holders, as they are diamond hands people too. So this post is very great for a few reasons. And one thing that a lot of people believe is that, well, if the market doesn't go up, surely it's going to go down. Well, that's actually not necessarily true, because it can also go sideways. And essentially what this post tells us is that when it's going sideways and it's refusing to go down, eventually the path of least resistance is up. And given that this is the case, a lot of long-term investors will want to pull into Shiba as well, potentially gathering more users, gathering more holders for Shiba in the long term. And that is of course something that every SHIB holder should smile about. But anyway, the Shiba army, continue doing what you guys already do. And as always, take care and catch you guys next time.